am meaner and tougher than any Olympian out there. And I will dominate the Olympia until I retire.
I will be forever the myth.
You're the king of kings,
There's always a pecking order. The little packers never mess with the big packers. So I'm a rooster, and he's a chicken, so to speak.
Lee Haney!
Ich bin sehr, sehr glücklich, das zu sehen.
So, Lee, the next Mr. Olympia is waiting.
Yeah, the next one will be taking place in California. It's going to be a very, very exciting contest. It's the first time ever. It's the first time ever in California, so it's going to be a special treat. And for the fans especially that are able to travel to California, it's going to be like a vacation. There's going to be a lot of things happening. Fantastic.
There are a lot of athletes here. For example, some even know Mike Christian, Gary Stridham, and so on. Everybody will beat you. Isn't that a certain kind of pressure?
Well, all the guys are very good, but let me explain their weaknesses one by one.
So, which athlete you going to start with? Let's start with Mike. He's right here. So, what kind of weaknesses?
I'll say Mike for last.
Okay, Mike, aim off. So let's go with Samir Banu.
Okay, now Samir Banu, he's a great athlete, has a great physique, but he's a very nervous and paranoid individual.
So, okay, I think on your audience, I didn't have to translate that. So, the other one, say
Okay, and Rich Gaspari, great athlete, hard trainer. We learn a lot together. He knows my training methods. He knows my training habits. The guy is hardcore, but he's like a time bomb. He's ready to explode. He lives day and night thinking only of how he's going to defeat Lee Haney. This is making him very old.
Am I right when I say that there's nobody left anymore? Wait, you say that's the German guy, Ralph Muller. He's going to complain the first year.
What was Sean Ray?
Well, Sean Ray, he's an excellent athlete.
Yeah.
He has everything going for him, but he competed against amateur bodybuilders. It's the difference between Olympians such as me, Mike Christian, Rich Gaspari, Robbie Robinson. It's a total difference. So when you put him on stage with these monsters, he will disappear.
Yeah. What do you think about Rolf Muller?
Rolf, well, he's a monster.
Is that our monster?
He's a very big, gross monster, you know. Rolf and I had a great time in 1982 at the World Championships. We fought then, and it's going to be a very interesting thing. He's a great friend of mine, and it's going to be very exciting. Now, if Rolf hadn't gotten spoiled by all the publicity, if he's still hungry, it'll be a great fight.
So, jetzt aber Mike Christian.
Okay, now Mike Christian.
Did you hear it, Mike?
Now let me point out some of Mike Christian's weaknesses. Lee Haney, that's his only weakness. Let me go a little further. I feel that out of all of my competition, Mike Christian has the ability to beat Mr. Olympia. He's a monster. I'm a monster. Now he's a father. I'm a father. And so we have all of this pressure on us to be responsible for another person in our life. And so I'm going to be trying my hardest in order to build a future for my son, and Mike will be trying his hardest to build a future for his son. So I think we're going to have a fantastic fight in California, but I'll win.
I got a question for you. So we got all the weaknesses of the other athletes at the Miss Olympia. What's the strength of Miss Lee Haney?
Okay. Number one. When I started training at the age of 16, the foods and the things that I used to build my body on, I was poor. I had nothing. My father bought me a plastic set of dumbbells. I got my size from eating pork and beans, applesauce, tuna fish sandwiches, and milk. I couldn't afford protein powders, amino acids, steak. I had none of that. I lay brick, I cut grass, I paint houses, just a poor boy. I am meaner and tougher than any Olympian out there, and I will dominate the Olympia until I retire. That's what I have and they don't have. They are too sweet.
Lee, please, would you do me a favor and put your shirt off?
Ladies and gentlemen, the champ of the champs, Miss Lee Haney.
I am meaner and tougher than any Olympian out there, and I will dominate the Olympia until I retire. That's what I have and they don't have. They are too sweet.